The cost of just about everything seems like it's gone up, and now there's extra fees being added on your bills.
News Center 7 consumer investigator Xavier Hershevitz takes a look at the different fees out there and how you can avoid them.
The fees are just through the roof.
From the convenience store to ordering some delivery.
It's like a pretty hefty tax on it, so I'd rather just go and get it myself.
It can feel like everywhere you turn, you're surrounded by fees. So how do you go about avoiding them? Well, it depends on the fee you're trying to avoid.
If I could get them for the same price online, I would. The fees are a little excessive.
When it comes to avoiding those costly fees on entertainment, try heading straight to the venue. There, you can avoid all those added processing fees.
That's why I'm here getting them instead of ordering them online.
Then there's convenience fees. Food delivery services like Uber Eats and DoorDash tack on delivery and service fees. Just go pick up your food to avoid those, unless you want to pay that added expense.
You save time, and time is money, so.
There's also surcharges, added fees to use your credit card at everywhere from the doctor's office to the corner store.
Usually you'll see a sign at the register or a sign at the door of the business.
Sarah Rathner is a credit card expert with NerdWallet.
It's buyer beware.
She says these surcharges are starting to pop up more and more. That has to do with the fee merchants pay to companies like Visa, MasterCard, and American Express.
Definitely a line item on businesses' operating costs. And with the cost of other things going up too, it could be another way that merchants are trying to find a way to save money by passing those costs on to consumers.
Many use their credit cards for rewards. Sarah says to be careful.
Let's say they charge a fee of 3%. If you can get 3% or more cash back or travel rewards by using a certain credit card at that merchant, then you can come out on top. But if you don't carry a card that will earn that much, then you're going to still be paying fees.
Sarah says your debit card should not have that same sort of fee tacked on. If you notice it is,
speak to a manager if possible and talk to them about how you were charged and see if there's something they can do to fix the situation for you. And if they can't, then you can talk to your bank and see if you can file a dispute about that charge.
Let's be honest, no one likes added fees, and Sarah says they don't seem to be going away either.
Many merchants are operating on really thin margins, and they certainly don't want to drive customers away with fees, but there's also the reality of the cost of doing business.
So what do you do to avoid these?
So you can change the way that you decide to pay. You can use cash if the merchant accepts cash. You can also pay with debit cards. And those are two ways to avoid paying these fees.
You know the old saying, cash is king? Well, clearly that remains true. So before your next night out, make sure you stop and get some to try to avoid any of those extra fees that you can. I'm consumer reporter Xavier Hershevitz for News Center 7.